Good morning. I just wanted to show you some activity in my flower garden, Central Florida, on my firebush this morning. If you would like to have pollinators visit your yard, one thing you do need to grow is firebush. We have seen hummingbirds, we have seen bumblebees, we have seen honeybees, many other small bees, flies, and wasps. But look at the beauty of the blooms on this. And later on, those blooms form berries. Beautiful little red turning black berries. Look at those little berries forming down there. And then the birds come later on in the year, and they're hungry, and they eat the berries. There's so much activity in my garden today. We're kind of between rain showers. I just wanted to show you my ironweed is blooming back here. I've kind of planted it in between the goldenrod, which is in the back, and it's starting to send up a flush of bloom with very tall stems that will probably get to be 6 feet tall. On the edge I've planted some Joe Pye weed, but it's very young and not doing much yet as far as bloom goes. Another plant you want to put in your garden is the Mexican sunflower, or Tithonia. This is an annual plant. It will grow and bloom, and I see butterflies of all varieties nectaring on this, but it is a beautiful plant. It can get pretty tall. I've got some on the other side of my garden that I'm going to, this is all of 5 feet, 5.5 feet tall. I'm going to pull up the other ones. I wanted to come over here and show you my Joe Pye weed. Just small, and it's new to me, so it's just getting acclimated, but it's late in the season, so it wants to send forth some bloom. Very happy to have that here. Many other things happening in my garden. Here we have a white peacock butterfly nectaring on the Tithonia. We have quite a few of those this year. And in the back there, I have some zinnias I've planted, another annual. And if you want to attract pollinators to your garden, all types of butterflies, bees, all types of pollinators, the zinnia is a favorite. It forms a nice little pad for them to land on. I have got quite a few zinnia over here. There's different varieties of zinnia. And I found out that they are great to attract the butterflies and the pollinators. Aren't those just beautiful? And over here, I've planted a great pollinator. It's great for many things. This is dotted horse mint. Can't remember the botanical name right now. It escapes me. But it is in bloom. A beautiful light purple, kind of a striped petal on that bloom. But there are just bees and wasps and butterflies and pollinators on this all the time, and that is so good for the ecosystem. And behind that, I have my Salvia coccinea, or tropical sage. I planted it because it was supposed to be red, but these blooms kind of came out kind of reddish pink, maybe. I don't think they're the coral, but they kind of came out more pink, and I have even had some white bloom in here. As I know, it's difficult for them to separate the seed because it all wants to run together. Next to that, I have my pineland lantana, which is another good pollinator. So much fun. We're kind of between rain showers. Over here I have a smaller variety of firebush. This is Calusa firebush. The foliage is a little darker, the flowers are a little darker. I think they're even a little smaller. I don't see a lot of pollinator activity on this. I do see some. I don't know if perhaps, and it does go to berry. So I'm kind of experimenting with a lot of this. Okay, I just thought I'd let you see how everything's progressing in my garden this morning. The beautiful, somewhat sunny, we're supposed to be between showers. One thing I was going to show you that I didn't think of till just right now is I have coontie, and I was surprised to see that my young coontie, not even in here a year, has thrown a cone right there. Isn't that just the most unusual thing? And I think each one of the 3 plants I have planted here have a cone already. Now I have not seen any Atala butterflies yet, but I always have hope that once the plant is here, they will find it. All right, everybody, you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.